Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speed Gaming 6 for another match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boots Tournament. This time we have a game in Group D between Sean Rhapsody and Ducky. Sean Rhapsody is 1-0, and Ducky is going to be their first game at 0-0. Okay, so her off, and the uncle or the chest at home a big $300, so that's okay, helpful for some stuff later on. All right, uncle, just a heart piece and another heart piece. Yeah, forgive us. First few minutes just got a little bit of tech stuff going on, so hopefully we'll get that fixed.
Yeah, the runner streams are live. We're just having some issues on our end.
Yeah, and this, again, the first few minutes are just a normal escape sequence, so nothing out of the ordinary. Don't really get to the divergent stuff until, we finish Sank. Yeah, luckily there's nothing too exciting so far. I think just a map and 3 heart pieces and $300 from Link's house. So, nah, not really anything too exciting yet. Yeah, so again, nothing too much. Yeah, this is Speed Gaming 6. So yeah, I'm Pixcalibur. I'm gonna be joined on co-commentary by Blue Link, and we have Legendary Moon doing the tracking for us. So they'll keep us up to speed on the items that both our runners have here. Okay, I think we're getting the screens cropped correctly now. Can kind of see the full screens of both runners now, so should be good to go. Again, we really haven't missed much at the beginning. Dark Rust had to have the small key. And so going to do the whole back of escape and Sank chest as well, since we already found the map. Okay, so finding just a bug net in the back and a fourth heart piece already, and a full heart container behind that. So gonna come out with 5 hearts already.
All right, so looks like I didn't miss much. We got the net.
Yeah, you really didn't miss much of anything in this game. But it's just 4 heart pieces, a heart container, bug net. Okay, but
Nice.
I don't know if that's the vanilla or just a regular heart container.
We'll find out from Sean momentarily. Nope, just regular.
Would have been laughing if that was the same heart. But yeah, just a standard start. Who is check right there. That was I think a regular crystal in desert. Eastern was a red, and Hera was the green pendant.
Is that Berna on? Yeah, on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yeah, I first thought I was like, I didn't quite see what that was, but yeah, that's just Burner, so that's not a big issue. Even just for Spike Cave, you just need either enough hearts or just one bottle would be enough to break the logic.
Oh, hey, there's the sync heart.
That just moved a little bit, okay. 7 hearts already.
7 hearts before 7 minutes. And we're full up on bombs from that nice 8-bomb tree pull. So no need to buy any.
Yeah, I don't think the runners are going to be caring too much about Houlihan. Got plenty of money already, especially if a little more money comes out, they'll have enough for Zora. Oh, hey, that's a good place for the flute. Right where, right in front of the place you activate it. I mean, we've had a variety of races today, and ranging from jet seats to some of them were actually a little bit more trolly, and we'll see where this one goes. That's a quick fire rod right there. Oh, hey, there's the boots. So even if you didn't have boots, you would have gotten it right there.
Oh, wow, all the fire.
Another heart container. Okay, red boomerang. So that is as many heart containers as heart pieces already. 4 of each.
That's absolutely nuts.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So that's Aga access already.
Oh, lovely. Just what we want to see 8 minutes into the seed, right?
Yeah, they're not obviously they're not going to be thinking about that. Still got plenty of
plenty
checks.
more to do.
Now, if we see like another sword or a couple swords, that's when I start getting worried.
Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh. As I mentioned just a moment ago, I get a little worried here when you see a early tempered with lamp. So I'm hoping we get some of the Dark World items at some point. Okay, well, flippers, that's nice.
Yeah.
So that gets all our water checks out of the way.
You know, is it weird to say I've seen Tempered Sword early often enough that I'm not even impressed by it?
It's just another day. Got 3 swords already, or even 4 swords. Nope, nothing at the race game. Just a blue rupee. And Sean's gonna just blind check it, and we'll probably just flute or save and quit. Really, I don't think either one's gonna be any faster.
Oh, Sean's gonna go up the mountain.
Okay, that's fair. That's a couple checks. Get that out, get them out of the way. I mean, let's say if this and South Shore come up empty, that gets worrisome because you're almost out of checks at that point, and you get really concerned about being funneled into Aga.
Well, there's our Moon Pearl. One step closer.
Always good to get the Pearl out of the way. So, nothing on Old Man. Let's see what Spec Rock has. Let's see the top. Nope, that's vanilla. In the cave is... Nope, that's also vanilla. Both heart pieces. Mini Moldorm Cave is... Okay, bottle, that's fine. Bow.
That's very nice. Oh, hammer.
Oh, okay.
That's good news.
Okay, that's getting good now. Just a glove away from Dark World access.
Eastern is now clearable.
Yeah, that's full logic clearable. Yeah, we got lamp. Just got a bow. So Agina, nothing there. Yeah, gonna go to the closet. Well, don't need to talk to Saha. Already know where the green pendant is. And let's see, the closet has anything. Oh, hey, a shield.
Nice. I think we're going to find a glove here in Eastern, just so Aga was a joke again. Oops.
Let's see. I think that's still okay. Yeah, I think the rock is only at the very bottom. Yeah, so that's fine. So we still have Eastern. You still have water checks. Hobo, Waterfall Fairy, Zor. So still have a few options. Yeah, trying not to think about Aga 1.
Well, Sean gets his bow and bottle. And hammer. Can't forget that.
Yeah, that's a good mini Moldorm cave there. The bottle, they can turn in whenever they have the flute, so that's not a big issue.
Well, Sean is also going to go to Eastern, which is totally sensible. It's a full clearable crystal dungeon. You have to do it.
Yeah, it's a red crystal on top of it. So, all the more incentive to just... you got logical clearance of this. Just clear it out. You might find glove here while you're at it.
Oh, nice mirror. So that gets us up to Hera and East Death Mountain with the hammer.
Yeah, that's a lot of checks. So that's she said Hera. That's full clearable Hera. And I mean, granted, it's green pendant. And then Paradox Caves.
Well, vanilla big key. That was forced. And item number 3, a little bit of cash to put us closer to Zora money.
Let's see if Ducky is going to go to the right. Thinking that,
Looks
yeah. Close enough to 500, and, I'll just pick up this, looks like 90 rupees. It'll get me over 500 there. So, probably going to be preparing for his water checks.
A little bit funny that he turned down 2 20 rupee drops between the first and second time through the room.
And okay, so in chat, see the fastest seed. I mean, in theory, I think if you get a true lightning seed, trying to think of sub hours possible. I think if it's a real lightning seed, but certainly low 1-0 something, like under 110 is certainly possible.
All right, crystal number 1 for Ducky. So far in this tournament, at least, the fastest I've seen was about a 111. And I think we were both calming that one.
Yeah, that one was the only reason it was a little bit longer. It easily could have been 1-0 something. It was just I mean, you could watch that. It's already in the Twitch. Basically, there was a bottleneck, and after that bottleneck was done, it was just everything falling into place.
Right, Ducky is heading up the mountain, but he's got quite a bit more he can do now.
So yeah,
Alright.
Ducky can get a little more mileage on the mountain. See where Sean goes after this. I mean, he could go back to mountain. He could do water checks. The sick kid still is an option.
Sean got a nice quick kill there on the Armos and gets his first crystal, saving a little bit of time over Ducky.
I mean, a sub 20-minute first crystal. That's good to get kind of the early momentum. And kind of try to run that flow and see how it sets you up for the rest of the seed.
So, Pendant Hera, early small key. Okay. Yeah, with no hookshot to Herapot, you would have to get the big key out of the basement to continue, and there's one item left. Looks like Sean's just skipping Hera entirely for now.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. And I guess it's just one item plus the green pendant, but still, I don't think that's enough to really use up like 2-3 minutes for that. Looks like nothing on Floating Island. Spiral Cave, another red 20. So not much on the outside of the mountain, so we still have the inside of Paradox. So let's see if the hype, how it works for this seed, because I know we've had some seeds that Paradox was a jackpot. You just all your progression in there.
Well, that's a start. Nice shield.
Okay, up to red shield. And yeah, a lot of these seeds we've been seeing at least a red shield, if not mirror shield, being found.
A free blue potion. Nothing exciting otherwise.
Okay, I don't think there's
Oops.
much else. Yeah, not much else on the mountain. I mean, maybe Sean hasn't done Hera yet, so maybe considering going back to it. And okay, starting to get our water checks here. See, Ice Rock Cave, Waterfall Ferry, Hobo, Zora, plus the ledge. Still need a glove for Dark World access.
Oh, Sean wants a fairy. That's actually kind of nice because we have the mirror, so we don't need to worry about death warping.
So Ice Rod Cave with a third bottle.
Oh, okay,
And
Sean is. I'm not sure exactly if he did that in the what. I don't know if that was intentional. That's what I'm trying to say. It looked like he was going to Spike Cave, but it turns out he just wants to go to Hera.
Yeah, he can't do Spike Cave. Yeah, you need a glove.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's caught people before.
Yeah, it's like he kind of realized that. He's like, nah, I can't do it. I'm gonna go back to Hera. Might as well at least take a look in here. Let's see what he does. If he's gonna full commit or is he just gonna nope out. Looking like nah, he's gonna keep going. He's gonna full clear it. Go for the green pendant. Yeah, I mean that could be the answer.
Yeah, he did take some time going back up through Paradox Cave and walking all the way back here, so I guess it makes sense.
All right. Meanwhile, Ducky is gonna give us our water checks here. Let's see. Not another heart. We found quite a number of heart containers.
And Ducky getting the silent treatment from the fairy and just decides to leave. Oh, there's our butter stick.
Oh, that's okay. If we're not seeing a glove, that's usually if I see a early gold sword and a lamp, that a lot of times that is you're just gonna get funneled into Aga. So we're hoping we see a glove somewhere. Well, okay, a partial refund.
And I approve of this, grabbing that sword. It's only a few seconds, and over the course of the rest of the race, it'll probably save an equal amount of time, if not more.
Yeah, it makes a lot of bosses probably like one cycle pretty much free. Instead of having to do like spins, you can just do regular slashes.
Yeah, Trinex in particular is sped up by that. And Ducky is going to Aga. Alright, so second item's on Moldorm.
Yeah, with Ducky, I think the only check he has left is Hera, and that's at this point it's just not worth going back up there. If he didn't complete it the first time, you're just gonna skip that.
And Sick Kid, right?
Yeah, nobody's checked. Neither run's checked Sick Kid. Oh yeah, that has a glove. That is not gonna feel very good.
Yeah, with the flute, like you said, that's really quick.
I mean, to be fair, Aga 1 climb is with Gold Sword is pretty much free. And nothing in Hera, so okay, Green Pendant. Let's see what that turns into.
Yeah, Sean's still got to do all the water checks too. So if one of the 2 remaining unchecked checks has a glove, Sean's in great shape. Otherwise, he's getting a little bit farther behind.
So I think for him, the only check left is going to be Sick Kid. Yeah, Hobo had nothing. And then Waterfall, I think also it really had nothing. I mean, you do get a sword on the Zora ledge. I mean, but that's not progression. Okay, well, let's see how many blue balls we're gonna be dealing with Aga.
Okay, 2 so far.
And looking like Sean is going to be following suit.
Wow, he went to the trouble of getting the green pendant, and it's not going to turn it in.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, what they come up with. I mean, it could be just nothing, but I mean, if it's one of them, these 2 checks is a glove. That's not gonna feel too good.
And our final blue ball count is 3.
Okay, so just the average, 3 blue balls. Yeah, Agina did not have anything. Oh, hey, Pendant Pod. Pendant
Surprise,
Thieves.
surprise.
Oh, great.
And red crystal at TR.
And did not really see what was on the ledge.
I didn't either, but I think Ducky did.
Yeah, it looked like an arrow of some kind. I don't know if it was 10 arrows or even the single arrow. This is interesting that Ducky's just going straight to Pendant Pod, not even going to Hype Cave, working around the lore overworld. This is a interesting play here. Let's see if this pays off. We got, I think it was the Red Pendant Pod. So
Yeah, it's certainly interesting. It could pay out. Let's see. Last time we believed in Pendant Pod. I've calmed too many races today. I don't remember actually.
Yeah, because I mean, I know I've seen some. I think recently a Pendant Pod had mirror, a hard required mirror. Okay, so got a key. Well, I mean, got the bow. Actually, it's a full clear Pendant Pod if they want to go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, but if they find, I think, what is it, 5 items in here, yeah, you're not gonna go for Helmasaur.
Okay, I was concerned for a second that Ducky was gonna use his potion to camera unlock.
Yeah, when there was really no need to, you got the bow. You have logical access through all this.
I love the sneaky little boomerang tosses our runners do to Aga just to annoy him.
I remember doing that like in just vanilla. I just had my red boomerangs. Like I'm just waiting for him to use the lightning. I was like, just throw that boomerang. Just imagine it trying to do damage. I think so far Pod has not given anything, just dungeon items. Kind of the norm. You're gonna find usually a bunch of keys in the front.
Okay, so more and more keys. Sean is into the Dark World now. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay, chat was right. It was the single arrow.
So yeah, we still have a couple of outstanding checks there with the green pendant and
Oh, Sean
sick
didn't
key.
check the camper. He's gonna save a little time doing it this way, but he had 3 available checks before going to Aga.
Yeah, I mean we knew Hobo was nothing, so okay, I think that's our first item in Pod, just a heart piece.
And I think Harmless Heckway has the last key, which we can just skip. I'm not sure what Sean is doing. Did he? I guess he didn't check like Hylia Island before, maybe.
Yeah, that pendant pod, yeah, didn't really look good. Nothing in there. There's still an item on Helmasaur, but it's just for a red pendant. That's not going to feel too good. Oh, hey,
Oh,
there's
hey,
one glove. Okay, Hype Cave's already hype. One glove there. Okay,
blue
blue
mail.
mail. Okay. Money, money, shovel. Okay, that's a fairly hype cave. Definitely with the glove. That's 100% hype there. So,
I mean, if
yeah,
it had both gloves, it'd be 100% hype. But I'd say that's a good 7 out of 10.
yeah, that's a good score. Yeah, if it had both gloves, that would prove kind of backwards that Akka was 100% required.
Which I'm sure both runners might have in the back of their head, just wondering if that's not the right fetch quest item that Stumpy gives us. And okay, I mean, I guess mushrooms do grow on stumps.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few seeds where you do actually get vanilla shovel, but not this time. So we do have some of the fetch quest items. They don't have Sumaria to do fake powder.
All right, let's see if Ducky can hit the right tile with his shovel. Excellent form.
Alright, so dig game. Let's see how many digs we're gonna need to pop out whatever it is here. Okay, so this is not a free one. This is now 18, 19, 20. Oh boy. This is not look. Well,
23.
okay, another heart container.
So many. Wow.
I don't even think we found that many heart pieces. I'm pretty sure we found like way more heart containers.
Okay, so this looks like Sick Kid. See, I don't quite understand. It was so easy to get here with the flute, but both runners declined.
Okay, that's fine. So sick kid with nothing.
Ducky's digging up all kinds of red rupees.
And yeah, not gonna take that heart container. It already feels like, I've got enough hearts already. That.
Alright, so both runners going to go to the Dark World. And are they going to go to Village or Skullwoods? Looks like Village of Outcasts for Sean.
I mean, Skullwoods is full clearable at their leisure. Got Fire Rod, Gold Sword. It's just easy, pretty much going in and out of there. So it's just for regular crystals. They kind of do it whenever. But Ducky is gonna be going into Skullwoods. Gonna probably start with the back. You never know. You might just get both items. Just be done with it. Okay, gonna get the big key chest. C-shaped house with nothing. Yeah, I may as well just take out those Gibdos. It only takes 2 sword hits. Take a second or 2 to just get them out of the way.
Yeah, they're like flies. You just swap them with that gold sword. So Sean is going to dip at least the front of Pendant Thieves. Ducky's continuing on in Skullwoods, which is a crystal. Okay, 3 items in the front of Thieves, and one of them is the book.
Okay, that's interesting. So that gives desert access. And yeah, quite understandably, you're just gonna leave. You get 3 items in the front. It's probably not worth going to the back just for a single item. Sean can do pet check, so that's going to be good knowledge, because if it happens to be something required, like, say, Ice Rod, for example, he knows he's just going to have to go back into Pendant Thieves, and since I don't think he's dipped pod yet, he'd just take it all out. Okay, good boss fight on Ducky's side. I don't think we've seen any items yet in Skull.
I don't think so either.
I mean, at this point, runners are just gonna be taking out whatever they can find. They got blue mail, they got gold sword, and pretty much just run through everything. Just waiting to see if silvers pop up. Just pretty much make the seed completely free. Ganon be 100% free at that point.
Sean rationing his magic perfectly there. Very nice moth kill. Half magic turning up in Skullwoods. A very nice find.
Yeah, you're never going to turn down half-cost magic. Good safety. TR is a crystal, so you're going to be having to...
Ducky getting bullied by the little red berry.
It just decides to go on the other side. And just, at least the room is symmetric.
Alright, a compass and an item still to find. Oh goodness.
Yeah, of course. The game making runners do the whole gauntlet to find the items.
Well, here comes our much-awaited ped check. It's silvers. Yeah, we're not getting those.
I haven't seen that one. You have chosen the archer class. Yeah, gonna, because I know it's not 10 arrows. That'd just be like 10 sticks or 10 shots with your bow. So yeah, that's so silvers, and that's not going to be worth getting at all. It just takes too much time to get those pendants, and you've got gold sword already. That's more than sufficient. Alright, so Sean is going to be getting their 2 items in Skullwoods. Looking at that half-cost magic. Ducky, giving us some new checks with Graveyard Ledge with nothing. Should be checking King's Tomb right after.
Okay, Ducky going back in the portal. He could continue to catfish, but looks like he's not.
Yeah, it's just going to continue to village. Let's see if he's going to dip thieves. I mean, that would get the book. That's just for information. I mean, you can get tablets, so Bombos would be in play, but that's kind of out of the way since you can't do Smith Chain at this time. Now, I'm wondering, even if, Ducky finding 3 items in the front, he might consider just going to the back, because I'm not sure if he has that many checks left. He's already done most of Pod. Not a whole lot else to do. There's some really ugly single checks left, so I wonder if he's just gonna... Oh,
Oops.
That's,
Well, he sees the 3rd item. He knows that last chest would have the big key. Interesting. Because that book gets you into desert now. Okay, Ducky's out. I didn't catch the mushroom, but I don't think it was important.
Yeah, I missed that as well. Okay, chat just saying bombs, so okay, we don't really care about that.
So someone said Hookless Swamp in chat. Is this what we think it is? Or is it just Bombo's tablet into desert?
Yeah, Hookless Swamp is never very appetizing to any runner unless it's like getting close to last location. I mean, that's on their mind, but that's going to be further back. Okay, nothing on Bombo's tablet. And yeah, it's going to be looking like Sean's going to be taking that book, going to follow it into desert. And confirmation from Ducky, yeah, the mushroom is just bombs, 3 bombs. And the interesting thing is Sean has that green pendant. I'm just kind of wondering when he is going to remember to turn that in.
I think if he decides Pod is the play, he would do it on the way. Because it's not completely free to walk there from the 5 flute spot.
Yeah, it's probably easier in this case just to mirror from Dark World and just catch it along the way.
And honestly, Pod might be where he wants to go next.
All right,
All
so
right.
last 2 things here are the 2 items. I mean, at least this is a crystal, so it's not going to matter. First item here is going to be, nope, just bombs. I do not think, Desert Ledge, I don't think had anything.
Just a piece of heart.
Yeah, okay, so nothing of interest. So it's just going to take this to the back of Desert, and I think Ducky will be doing the same thing.
It's interesting how little Ducky seems to be behind, despite having done a full pod dip.
Yeah, at this point, the runners are just kind of getting funneled in and just kind of, now they just repeat each other's checks. There's not a whole lot left here. Yeah, Sean did the full Hera to kind of compensate. I think Ducky went out early. Only got the first item. So
Yeah, that Hera basement's a little bit of a time sink.
Yeah, because in terms of checks, there's actually not a whole lot. You got Green Pendant, you got the back of Helmasaur. Spike Cave is... it's actually open. They can get Berna, so that it would be in logic. Ether Tablet. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left here. Okay, nothing in Desert. So they're just doing that for the crystal. Hookless Swamp, yeah, that's still an option. Yeah, it's not a whole lot to go with, and these are kind of scattered checks, so nothing sounds very appetizing.
And this is a flute to 5 for Sean. Now, in the very unlikely event that it's Mitts on Green Pendant, how terrified do you get if you're Sean?
Now, he knows he could have skipped Aga, but again, Aga didn't take too long with Gold Sword, to be fair. He might actually, if he's assuming that Ducky maybe didn't do Hera, Pendant Hera, he might actually feel pretty good, to be honest. Nope, that's not the case, though. So, yes, it was a funnel into Aga 1. So the mitts are just out there somewhere.
Well, so there is an item on the pod boss. Do you think at this point Sean might just do the full dungeon?
Yeah, this is he's already checked pedestal, so I wonder if that might skew him a little bit. I mean, it is silver. I mean, if it's like, it might get to the point that, you take out pod, and you know what? I'm getting close to the last location. Might as well do thieves, full clear thieves. And, I got all my pendants. May as well just pick up silvers while I'm at it. Let's see. Ducky, let's see which way.
Oh, we're getting a double faked out here. It's just Bombo's tablet check.
Now, he's already done desert, so, I mean, going out here just for Bombo's tablet is kind of weird, unless you're going to pair that up with a swamp in this case.
Alright, he's going to pull out the flute. No? Oh, okay, he's going back.
Yeah, Hookless Swamp, I think, at this point is pretty reasonable. The rest of the checks he's got are really bad. One item in pod, one item in thieves, and Hera.
Yeah, Hera. I mean, I guess there's Ether Tablet, an item in Hera, the Green Pendant, and Spike Cave all clustered, but it's a bit of a walk to get there.
Yeah,
and a bit of a wait to get the big key also.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty terrible cluster to go to. So, going into Hookless Swamp, this not gonna take as long. I mean, you're gonna definitely have to dive left side. I mean, who knows? We could have vanilla hook shot for all we know.
Yeah, it's been known to happen. Nice. Compass early to boost your confidence that this was the right play.
And if we happen to see, like, vanilla hook shot or something, I'm like, well, you can't do Specky Clip. This is the way the game can block you from doing it. So you're going to have to do this the normal way. It's been quite a while since I've seen Swamp done the normal way. So used to seeing runners just do Specky Clip to get by, all that.
Yeah, and Specky's so smooth. It's great. Okay, Sean, is he going for the boss or did he leave something behind?
Nah, I think he's going for the boss, because all he has left is Helmasaur. So he's going to commit to full clear here.
Cool, I like it. Heh, more heart containers.
I mean, I have to wonder how many heart containers are in this, because we found a lot of heart containers and actually very few heart pieces. Yeah, in chat, that's gonna be interesting because I mean, even if you end up getting all 3 pendants, I mean, if you're in the neighborhood, you might just end up picking it up. It doesn't take too long, and if you've got enough dungeons left to complete, if you still have Mire, because Silvers will save some time there, so you might be able to get enough savings to, and then on Ganon as well, I'll save like a good maybe 45 seconds to a minute or so. So it might be worth getting it. I mean, at worst, you'll probably break out even.
All right, here's Helma. A lot riding on what he drops.
Yeah, on both sides. So we got left side Swamp. Now we got Helma. Yeah, this is some clutch information here. Let's see if either runner is going to be correct here. Let's see. Helmasaurus quickly down. Okay, blue boomerang. Nope. Oh, that. Yeah, so he's definitely not getting silver, as he just did not bother with the red pendant. Ooh, that one kind of hurt. The pendant pod, 100% striking out there. Let's see if this might be a catfish play. Oh, well, that's not what you're looking for, but we'll take it. So Ducky finding not the hook shot, but you're going to need that. Good to get that ice rod out of the way from left side Swamp.
You know, depending on what Sean has when he gets to Swamp, that is quite possibly missable.
Yeah, if he finds that hook shot beforehand, that's could be a choice, because if he ditches left side Swamp, that's could be a big factor here.
All right, Catfish has... Nope.
Okay, so Ducky is going for the mountain checks, and I'm trying to think this might be all he has left to go with. Now, we have Thieves, but that's a really isolated check. Ether Tablet, nothing. Oh, man. A Hera, we know, has nothing. Green Pendant has nothing. He's very likely going to do Spike Cave after this.
And we do have logical access to all the pendants, so that means that Burna... Wait, pendant. What am I talking about? Burna on Lumberjack Ledge. That is in logic, so Spike Cave is in logic.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't picked up Burna, but they have potions that will compensate enough. But yeah, in in the logic, they can get Burna. It'd be kind of funny if that Burna was actually required in logic. So, I mean, Aggro 1 was forced anyway, so, but doubly forced in this case. All right, so Sean is into Hookless Swamp, so he is not going to be missing that ice rod.
Well, it is a good silver lining. You do need it.
Yeah, this gets rid of a potential bottleneck, because I've seen plenty of races lost because of left side Swamp. You have Hookshot, you just clear the back and you just abandon the left side, and it has what you need. But in this case, they are still looking for Hookshot, so at least they'll get this bottleneck out of the way. I mean, to be fair, missing Mitts is not a bad thing, because that locks a lot of the late game stuff. So they're just getting rid of all their kind of early mid-game checks. I mean, we could just have vanilla Mitts for all we know.
Oh, that would be really funny, actually. Yeah, because not having those mitts locks us out entirely of the last 3 dungeons.
Yeah, it's 3 dungeons, Dark Death Mountain, Smith Chain, so that's a lot of those checks out of the way. So you're really down to just the mid-game checks, which I think we're really running out of at this point.
Nice Moldorm kill for Ducky at almost exactly the 1 hour mark. Ducky has his flute out. He's going to go deliver this, but not do Spike Cave.
Ooh, yeah, okay, so Spike Cave's gonna be pretty much orphaned. That's just not gonna be a good check to come back to now. That was probably the best time to do it.
It's right there. And wait, what is Ducky doing? Head check?
Yeah, he didn't have the book before.
Ducky is walking. He's gonna go to the Dark World. Is he going to dip Thieves? Or not dip, finish Thieves? I mean, it's... No, but it's the same thing as Sean. He just got the green pendant. Why not turn it in?
I mean, probably that he could just loot. I mean, that committing to Pod, that's just one check. You know, it's nothing. Yeah, he's gonna go committed here. So it could be amusing if this is the back is let's say just the big chest of all things that has mitts.
So Sean, having already done Hera, is probably doing Ether Tablet and Spike Cave. I can't imagine him not. So a new check on both sides, and either one could very well... Oh, nice Mushroom Bunny sprite. Yeah, either one of these could be our progression.
I mean, there isn't much left it can be. I mean, it's still a powder, so there's still a fetch quest item that could stretch it out a little more. But yeah, something is gonna have to give at some point, because the mitts are locking basically everything right now. Okay, here we go. This could be huge with Spike Cave. What do we have in here?
You know, Sean has hearts to just tank this entire thing. Oh, wow. Mitts in Spike Cave.
No, that's not good for Ducky. That's really not good for him. He was right there.
What a sudden and dramatic turnaround.
So there's that final proof that, yeah, both gloves were in the Dark World. It was Hype Cave and Spike Cave. And yeah, I mean, Ducky does not have many checks left. Gotta think he's eventually gonna have to. He's gonna get routed back to Spike Cave.
Or as chat is calling it, Spite Cave. I like it. Goes right up there with Tripe Cave. Ducky realizes he got the last item and doesn't care about Ped, so he's just gonna leave Steve behind and mirror out.
Yeah, Blind had the last item, the big chest was just a small key.
Sean leaves to reset the dead rock and then gets dead rock the same way again. There we go. Third time's the charm.
So Sean is immediately going to be running up these MITS checks. So we're going to start with Dark Death Mountain checks. So let's see. TR is going to be Quake. I mean, we don't have any medallions yet, so we have to find those at some point.
You know, Ducky only having the one check left in pod, delivering the pendant first, does make sense to me. And is he fluting right back to 5 or 1? 4. Oh, right, this is just faster to get to pod, I suppose?
Alright, so we got... well, okay, that's the wrong medallion. Just ether on the bonk chest, so hovering, probably just gonna go back there later. Alright, so Dark Death Mountain was not the answer. So we've got, let's see, Smith Chain. I mean, it's... they could do ice, actually.
That is true.
Mire. Okay, Mire checks. Okay, so
yeah, you can check the area, check the medallion, of course, and the checkerboard cave as well. Alright, do we have vanilla? No, it's Bombos.
Of course, it's the 2 medallions we don't have. So, yeah, Bombos for Mire and Quake for TR. Oh, okay, well, never mind.
Okay.
On the doorstep. Fine, we'll take it.
But you're not going to go in there right now with no Samaria, right?
Just gotta start thinking that, can you get, like a vanilla Samaria? That's certainly possible.
That would be gross.
Nothing in checkerboard. Let's see, he might run Smith Chain first.
Yeah,
probably
especially
higher
having just
density.
picked up the powder.
Oh no, maybe ice. Running... It could be running ice here.
You know, I don't disagree with this. Like, you could get lucky and have Samaria on Smith Chain, but you have a clearable crystal dungeon, and you just might find what you're looking for in here.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some trollage. I've seen the icebreaker chest with Samaria, just to troll the runners there. So it's not impossible, as long as Cold Stare doesn't have a small key. Okay, and there's Ducky picking up those Titans mids, almost last location on that, so very few
All
checks
right.
left.
Where to, Ducky? He's going to ice as well. Okay. Could be big.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable, and ice is not hookshot locked, so that's interesting. If it's not hookshot locked, that might be telling the runner something here. Nice double kill on the Stalfos there. I mean, it's just impressive how these runners make some of these tricks. I'm pretty sure a lot of these tricks are not very easy to do.
Oh,
Take
absolutely.
a bit of practice. Because I know, like, I mean, I'm a really just casual player. I mean, just regular bomb jumps give me all sorts of trouble. And here, these runners are just doing weird angle, diagonal bomb jumps like they're nothing. Heading towards the icebreaker area. I don't think we've really opened up any chests so far. Oh, there we go. There we go. There. I mean, almost at the icebreaker room, but close enough. Yeah, so right move to dip in here. I mean, going into Mire would have just been a loss of time. Okay, now this is really good. That's a full clear of Mire. And TR. TR, you just need quick. You just need the entry.
Nice bomb jump there from Ducky.
Sean heading down to the iced tea room. Yeah, you really want to get this room out of the way because I've seen people leave this room behind and it bites them at the end. Got here. Okay, nothing there.
And I think that's item number 2. We're missing a small key, the map, and the last item.
Ducky picking up their Samaria. Just falling just a little bit behind, but pretty much getting the same checks here. Okay, that's our third item in ice. So Colts there, I think, is just gonna have the map, I guess.
And this is going to be a really easy fight. Gold Sword, half magic fire rod.
Oh, might as well just put that bombos to use. Gets rid of that in one shot. Gold Sword, yeah, this should be free. Okay, we lost a little bit there, but yeah, that's fine. Easy to compensate for that.
So that's 4 crystals now.
Alright, so this hookshot could start becoming an issue here because the hookshot does not have a lot of checks. So it can be in a lot of spots here. So we got... it could be anywhere in Mire, could be in TR, Smith Chain. So...
Yeah, you're hoping if you're going to find something you need, it's going to be the hookshot and not Quake here in Mire. Ducky's down to half a heart and only has a green potion.
He doesn't have any other safeties?
I don't believe so. He also didn't get powder from Mire Shed yet. Well, this could be an interesting fight. I'm confident he can do it, but, you know, strange things have happened before.
Ooh, man. This is a...
Yes, Ducky did use his blue potion in Spike Cave.
Definitely doesn't have a fairy because he would be a lot more conservative. Oh boy, this is... Oh yeah, he's going to be being very conservative here.
Oh no!
No, that's not good.
Oh, that's awful.
That is gonna cost at least a couple minutes. maybe more. And that is never good to go down there.
And you know, he was doing pretty well. Like if he just drank the green potion and unloaded his fire rod again, he could have got that. Oh, and he has to drink the green potion now to get enough magic to use Samaria. Oh, this is just getting worse.
I mean, I don't think magic's gonna be the issue. Ooh, okay.
That's
Sean's
not
getting...
not what we wanted to see.
Okay, well, we're going to need that Quake to go into TR, but yeah, he probably wasn't too pleased to see that, because now it opens up TR, and, man, that's... And hookshot could be anywhere in there.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a clearable crystal dungeon, so you probably do that over Smith Chain.
And I mean, TR itself might not even have it, because TR is a red crystal, so that could even open up Pyramid Fairy.
That's actually kind of convenient. You could do this whole Smith Chain, deliver the purple chest, and then go right to the big bomb. Our tracker, Legendary Moon, saying that there is probably an item still in Mire, and I think there is. But it could just be on Vidi, so it just makes sense. Great, here's Vitreous, and Sean is just gonna tank the damage here. Gold Sword, he's got no problem.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by the eyeball, so you want to get hit by the goop, because the goop's only 1 heart versus 3 hearts. But still has health. I think he's got a fairy as well, so that's not an issue. Okay, so that's good. That's the second item. Good. So that's fine. So the rest of Mire, don't care. It's good to get.
Yeah, there was no way he was going to go back in. Just having the peace of mind of not having to think about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like, if it's on like cutscene chest, I'm probably lost. So be it. But in this case, that's no issues with Mire. So let's see, what does Sean do now? Is he just gonna... Maybe he hasn't done checkerboard yet. But...
I thought he already did. This is a piece of heart, isn't it? Yeah, he did. Does he want the piece of heart? Oh, nice cold stare, yeah. Ducky taking no damage on that fight, getting revenge. And Crystal number 4.
Yeah, just got a pretty much triple kill there. Yeah, it's easy to get rattled by, that's kind of a painful game over to take, but you just gotta be able to fight on. Just gotta regroup yourself, and it's like, you know what? Just gotta take another stab at it. So Sean is going to follow that Quake into TR. Ducky is going to be doing the same, taking that cane into... Oh no, okay, he's going to get bombos on the doorstep, so that's not an issue. Yeah, Magic Bat, that's much later. If TR doesn't have anything, they'll just, yeah, as you said, probably be routed in with Smith Chain and Pyramid Fairy.
All right. Turtle Rock. I mean, we're still going to have to do another mountain climb regardless. So it's not like it's going to save us a mountain trip if we find the hookshot here.
Yeah, I
Sean,
gotta
remembering
remember.
no hookshot?
Yeah, I gotta remember the no hook shot here, so I gotta go the long way around this.
Okay, 2 small keys.
Yeah, I mean, in TR, you're not gonna get really much of a time savings anyway. You're gonna be full clearing this anyway. Okay, a bottle. The
Nice.
4th bottle.
Nice chomp rooms. Or chomps. Chomp? Nice chomp room. Right, here's Ducky's Quake. And, okay, he's gonna abandon cutscene chest and just go to the boss now.
Yeah, which is good. You definitely don't want to do cutscene chest. I mean, unless you're feeling really behind, you want to take a chance at this, but that's gonna cough up some more time.
Okay, vanilla big key. Oh, no, Ducky is he gonna full clear this, or is he gonna just abandon, cutscene chest after all anyway?
I mean, getting a big chest is not that big a detour. Ooh,
Oh,
or is he going towards cutscene chest here? Because normally you'd just be going up to the boss.
this is unfortunate.
Yeah, he's got to feel behind. He's got to feel like I've got to take a chance. You know, maybe my opponent did not check this, which is reasonable. But we know that's not going to have anything.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much Sean's race to lose now. That hook shot in Mimic Cave, so you're not going to save any time with this. You have to do another mountain climb after. There's no choice on this matter. And
Well, at least Swamp will be quick.
So yeah, I think that is go mode for Sean Rhapsody. 120, it was like 123-ish. He was at go mode.
The boomerang, the chest does not control the blocks there.
Yeah, in this case, this team has got a little mean with TR and Swampert kind of tangled up with each other because TR has hookshot and then Swamp has ice rod. So, So doing hookless swamp in this case might not have been a bad thing here because it rules out that ice rod.
You know, I'm almost thinking if you didn't get the ice rod, you came up here, found the hook shot, and then you went back to swamp. You might do left side swamp there, get the ice rod, and then you still have to do the same number of mountain climbs. So I don't think you'd even lose that much time, as long as you did left side swamp, though.
I think in this case they probably would just full clear swamp because by this point they're running out of checks. So you would just go with density, and left side swamp would probably be part of the density. So I don't think it would make too much of a difference in this case, but in other cases it can make a difference.
Oh, that lightning went really wide.
And in
Right, try
chat,
next
yeah,
time.
probably gonna agree that double dipping swamp, not that big an issue because you only have to get back to the big chest and then you go up from there. You're pretty much go moding and done with that.
Simultaneous crystal grabs here. But Ducky has some catching up to do.
I mean, the fact that this seed is kind of ending in a more linear way is going to make it a little difficult to gain back some time.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ducky.
Yeah, you can't really skip any corners. It was really finding those mitts. I think that's kind of the big time factor there.
Yeah, unfortunately Ducky was right there and left. And then that and the unfortunate Ice Palace death, we could have had a pretty close race, I think.
Yeah, not quite ready to do the GT Big Key guessing game yet. We've got a little bit of time because after clearing swamp, it takes a couple minutes to get back up to GT, so got some time. Noticing a lot of these seeds that I've watched recently have been pretty full inventories because here we're the only things we don't know. I don't think we have anything about the cape. Nothing on Mirror Shield yet, and that might be about it. I mean, we know where Berna is. We know where Silvers are. Red Mail we don't have anything on yet. So, but yeah, there's not a lot that we haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see some of them in GT, but maybe we'll get an early Big Key and not.
Yeah, Sean just rushing through. He knows there's no point checking anything because silvers are on pedestals, so you're not gonna nothing to look for.
Yeah, and on 16 hearts now, you really don't need to care about Red Mail. Right, here's Argus. And I mean, we had simultaneous crystal grabs in the last dungeon. Sean is here at the boss already, and Ducky's still in the front of TR. That's how long these dungeons are, or the difference. You know what I mean.
Yeah, TR much more tedious to go through.
And that is crystal number 7 for Sean Rhapsody. Now you can start guessing numbers, chat.
Okay, Sean Rhapsody with 7 crystals on his way to GT. So let's see where the GT Big Key will be. We got 1 through 22 available checks. And take your guess as to where you think that Big Key will be hidden. Gotten some variable results. I know we've had some races with actual tile room 22, so it's always on the table.
Yep, and the inverse gambler's fallacy tells us that makes it more likely for more 22s to come up, so I'm sticking with my 22.
Alright, Ducky making them, well, let's say, into maybe like the halfway point of TR. Okay, yeah, Vanilla Big Key. So they should eventually be making their way to Mimic Cave.
Alright, Sean is into GT. What? Okay, he's into GT. And Ducky is about to get go mode.
So there's that hook shot for Ducky. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty much speeding along. Oh no, we'll take out TR first anyway, so may as well. And then we'll be speeding along to Swamp.
Okay, well, Sean still makes it through the door despite doing the torches in a slightly unorthodox manner.
So let's do check 6 with nothing. So we'll be heading towards left side. So we've got check number 7 coming up with the torch. And nope, just red 20.
Oh, no, never mind, wrong room. Hey, there's her cape.
Alright, so let's do check 11. And I almost have to wonder if we actually found every heart container in the game or something, because that's like the most heart containers I've ever seen in a seed just pop up.
Certainly a lot of them. If that was the case, we would have had to have missed between 9 and 12 heart pieces, which is almost half of them. I'd say, if I just had to guess, we found 9 heart containers out of 11. There you go, Sean.
Yeah, those switches could be a little bit finicky on the hitboxes there. Okay, Ducky, a quick battle through Trinex. Should be their 6th crystal.
Just a swamp palace clear to go, and then another mountain climb.
Alright, we're at, looks like 14 through 17. What do we got in here? Oh boy, are we possibly getting another tile room again? I mean, I know I just saw one seed with this. Going to Bob's chest next, number 18.
Number 18 wins. Well, we didn't have any 18s, and I can't multitask well enough to go find out who actually won.
Yeah, it's looking like Alex Saydilt's 17. We have a 17 guess.
That sounds about right. And here's the gauntlet.
Sean doing a good job just running through the gauntlet. Pretty sure he's got a number of safeties. I think he still has a blue potion on hand, a fairy.
Yeah, he's in very good shape. Our tracker, Legendary Moon, saying he has a blue, a green, and a fairy, so even better.
Pretty much got all the safeties, got half-cost magic, got the cape, so you can always just use cape strats if you just need safeties. I just try to get a moment to breathe if that's needed.
And that is Argus down for Ducky, crystal number 7. And it's time for him to go to Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, Sean just rushing through torch rooms. Now we're about to reach Moldorm. There's not too much left to go. Yeah, easy Moldorm fight there. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, not even gonna bother with that. There's nothing to look for in there. Trying to listen to what the music is. I want to say this is FF6, the final battle. Yeah, just before. I mean, not Kefka himself, but the fights before that. Yeah, whatever 3 phases before that.
This is the Final Fantasy Mix MSU, so I don't know enough about that to comment.
Yeah, it's probably just variety. That one just happened to be FF6.
Ooh, nice triple there to compensate for the really rude previous cycle.
putting that cape to good use there. If you get some bad setups, cape could give you a free chance to get a good setup of double, triple there.
Well, Ducky is into GT and Sean is out.
Okay, look at Ducky. Might just run full left here if he just took the Hope Room and just mirrored out. Okay, Sean on Ganon, so phase 1 and 2 should be free. I think just 6 hits on each phase. Okay, now we got Kefka music. Or at least final battle. The Dancing Mad. In the chat.
Yes, Ganon, we did find them, and we decided we don't need them to beat you.
Okay, so we got 12 shots with the gold sword here. Should be not be an issue. Got half cost magic, got plenty of safeties.
Nicely done.
Alright, so Ganon is down on Sean Rhapsody's end. So get your GGs in chat. Sean Rhapsody finishing this race with a time of 1:42.28. GGs. Yeah, this was one of those longer seeds. Let's see if Ducky is gonna keep going, or let's see. Let's see if we'll finish it off.
It sounds like we are joined by Sean Rhapsody.
Hello.
GG's and congratulations.
Thanks. That was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, finishing anytime you got like a 140 Kaz boots, it's like you gotta feel like, oh my gosh, I'm probably behind like so bad here. It's like, what
absolutely
is going on here?
Especially after basically last locating those mitts, I'm like, I'm just expecting them to be done anytime.
And I think even after you got the mitts, it was kind of linear, but you had to know where to look. So, if you were hoping for icebreaker, well, that wasn't gonna happen.
Nope.
And then you took that into Meyer to get Quake, and I was like, oh great, now I probably gotta search TR.
Yeah, looks like you had to make the choice. Do you want to double dip Swamp or Turtle Rock? So you gotta do one. I don't know if either one of those is faster than the other.
Oh, we had a whole debate about it. Chat was adamant it's double dipping Swamp is faster.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, probably you just go to the back right after instead of like TR. You have to go through like the entire dungeon a second time, which is no real shortcuts unless you can't even save a portal.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kanan. Not that we could have saved one anyway, because we already had Aga killed. But
Yeah, it doesn't work with that. But yeah, though I mean, you both did like you went to Hookless Swamp. I was like, okay, well, you're just gonna get left side swamp and you find the ice rod. It's like, well, that's not what you're looking for, but you're gonna get that out of the way. At least you don't have to do ice rod hunts because gets rid of that left side swamp. Meme.
oh yeah, it's absolutely better to find that early rather than late.
All right, I did want to ask. So, when you made the decision to go to Aga, you did have a couple of checks available. What was your thinking on that?
I don't remember. Did I already have the mirror at that point?
Yeah, that was in Eastern, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Compass Chest that had the mirror. So yeah, it was left to Green Pendant, Turn-In, and Sick Kid.
I think that was just pretty much it. It's like it was just down to slow checks at that point. So I might as well just go for it. And since I had the mirror, I could flip over, and because I think Hobo was still available at that point too, so I could jump right down and check that. And if I decided to continue to pod, I could check Green Pendant, Turn-In on my way by.
Yeah, I mean that's reasonable. And usually when I see like lamp in an early tempered sword, I'm thinking, oh right, this is probably gonna be a funnel into Aga. And then you see the gold sword right after. It's like, yeah, this is probably gonna be a forced Aga seed.
And I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about a bunch of swords, though. I mean, that's never a bad thing.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
take
it makes
that
the climb. Yeah, it pretty much makes the climb free, so it's not an issue.
Aga 2 is playing really, really mean against Ducky.
Yeah, he had some rough patterns there. I was glad I remembered I had a cape for that third one, so I could still get a triple out of it. He definitely was not playing nice with his patterns and his timing.
Yeah, it's almost like he's trying to win the fight.
No, he's not allowed to do that.
Oh, well, he didn't. Don't worry.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, those are some really nasty patterns. Yeah, just all over the place, and like every time you think you might get a shot, Aga just shoots the blue balls, and it throws off your shot. But he got through it. Okay, so he's on fighting Ganon. And I think, silvers were, I think both of you found silvers on pedestal, and it was like, yeah, that's just not going to be worth it. I mean, even if you were to get it, I mean, just the time to take to get the pendants is going to be way more than silvers would save you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ducky making good use of that cape. And phase 3.
Go, Ducky, go. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised you guys got this one thrown on the schedule so quickly, given how late we put it up on the schedule at all.
Yeah,
Well,
gotta
I honestly
think
have nothing better to do, apparently, so...
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a fun race to calm.
I mean, today's just been like, a variety of seeds. Anything from, had some faster seeds today, and then we got some seeds like this, so it's just kind of showing the wide variety of what. Oh, no.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, that's not gonna do.
Uh-oh.
I got a Ganon hug there.
Ooh.
So that's 6 hearts with blue mail.
And I think all of his safeties are gone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Good try.
Yeah, I think he used his. I know he had to use his green and ice to recharge magic use for Icebreaker.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Not every day you don't have enough magic for a Samaria block on half magic.
Did they go back into ice?
He went down on Cold Stare.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He went in with half a heart. He did a very good job, but then an ice block just broke the wrong way.
Unfortunate. Yeah, I know Cold Stare got away from me too. I had an input go the wrong direction, and all of a sudden he's free from his little corner.
Alright, phase 4, Ducky, you got this.
Oh, didn't get the torch because he's probably gonna have to use lamp for this because he doesn't have a lot of magic to work with.
Okay, it looks like he's submitted his forfeit now. That was a valiant effort, though. We're proud.
In chat, those fire bats, I think they're 2 hearts. It might not matter what armor you have on those particular bats. The ones at the beginning of the fight, I think, are scaled 4-3-2. Ganon, I think it's like 8-6-3. But I think those bats on phase 4, I almost want to say, are just 2 hearts flat. I could be wrong though. Someone probably knows the actual numbers. Okay, let's see if we can get Ducky up here.
Any second now. There we go. We are joined by Ducky. GG.
GG.
GG, Ducky.
Yeah, I ended up going to the exact opposite direction I needed to.
Well, it was really hard to find a correct direction in this one most of the time.
It's true. I felt like I knew exactly where to go in the beginning, and then I was like, I had nothing left to do. I was like, oh my gosh, there's nothing good to do.
Yup.
Yeah, I think the beginning was actually pretty good. Both you got a lot of early equipment. I was like, okay, it's not looking that bad. But then at probably get to the mid game, you started getting funneled out or funneled into Aga. So both gloves were in Dark World, so it was a forced Aga seed. And actually, logically, that Kata Burner was required. Because the Mitts and Spike Cave. Because at that point, it was just a really ugly, like, one-off checks left for both of you. I was like, wow, where do you go at this point?
That thing is, I think deep down I had a gut feeling after seeing that burner there, the spike was gonna be important, because that's why I grabbed the ferry on Death Mountain initially, and then I remembered, oh wait, I don't have a glove for that, I'll have to wait.
Yeah, I didn't remember that either. So you're not alone.
I actually went up there to do it earlier too. I got the book, and I went up there to do the book and Hera, and then do Spike Cave, and then completely forgot about Spike Cave, and I was like, I'll just go back.
Oh no!
I'll just go back later. As well as like, it's probably in like Thieves Town or something, so I'll just go there.
Yeah, Spike Cave is just kind of just a lonely spot. It's very easy to just leave that behind. I actually thought it was just gonna be vanilla Mitts. I was like, well, they've got 3 items in the front, and well, the back could just as easily have Mitts in there. I was like, oh man, it's just like the game is gonna force that. Pendant Pod was completely empty. It's kind of odd. Usually, if I see Pendant Pod, it usually has something in it.
True. I felt that way about Thieves Town. And when I missed the check, I was trying to dash and hold down and then tap right and then dashed off, and I was like, oh no. And then I grabbed the book and I was like, man, I hope there's nothing else in here. It felt so bad. There's usually always something, I feel like, in Thieves Town.
Yeah, especially on an Aga seed when you get forced that way via not using proper Dark World means.
True. It was alright. It wasn't too bad. I still had fun with it. I was just really confused in the mid game, and then after that, it was like it all started coming together. Just an unfortunate run.
I mean, to be fair, Mitts is not a bad item to get late game because it really narrows down your checks. Because again, both of you did Hookless Swamp, so you got that Ice Rod out of the way. So at least left side Swamp was not going to be an issue for either of you, because it easily could have caused a lot of headaches with the Ice Rod on there. So, but Mitts opening up, and then the seed was kind of linear. Again, you couldn't do Icebreaker. It was just like you go get Mitts, then you get Kane, then you get Quake, then I was like, oh great, gotta do TR, and sure enough, you had to do TR to get Hookshot.
I was praying Hookshot was in there because I really did not want to go running around like Village of Outcast to find it. I'm glad it was in there, and it was fairly linear at the end.
I'm not gonna, I was actually honestly expecting it to be on Pyramid Ferry. That's what I was expecting to see with the way the rest of it had gone. But
yeah, I was thinking of Pyramid Ferry, Smith Chain. I was like, man, these are some out of the way checks here. And I saw it when I realized that TR was the other red crystal. It's like, oh man, that could still put Hookshot and Pyramid Ferry, but you probably just end up grouping all those checks together.
Well, it ended up being a nice linear seed at the end, and I'm kind of thankful for that. It wasn't a bad seed. It was an okay seed, I'll say. It wasn't the worst I've ever seen, but yeah, just I gotta do better about checking Spike Cave, especially when I plan to, and then walk right past it. I usually, man, it's just a place that I usually don't go to, and it always seems to backfire on me.
it happens to everybody.
True.
And it'll happen again.
I am definitely excited to watch it back, though. I'm sure there's
for
plenty of, great execution on Sean's side that I can't wait to see. Maybe some tricks I can...
Just skip the entire portion of Hera. Just skip that part because that was a little rough. I was having some issues.
Just skip Hera. I got
Yeah,
you.
just skip Hera. You don't need to see that.
I got you. Well, yeah, I appreciate you guys restreaming, and shout out to the tracker and my opponent and the commentators and everybody that made it possible. You guys are phenomenal, and I hope to see you guys, again in the next one.
Yep, I agree on all of those points.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. Yeah, thanks for putting up a great run. Just kind of toughing your way through this rather. Yeah, as you said, it wasn't the worst seed. It was just kind of a couple bottleneck points that kind of open up everything. So kind of just who can get that key check there to open up things.
Yep. Well, definitely looking forward to the next one.
It's true. I think that's tomorrow too. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, it's tomorrow for you. I don't know what my next one is yet. You and Brainbug tomorrow, if I remember right.
Well, I'll make sure to get some practice in. Thank you guys again. I'm gonna get up out of here. It is like past midnight for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest.
Well, thank you for putting on a good show. We had a good time, and we were glad to have you.
Thank you guys for having me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up here. So yeah, thanks to our two runners, Sean Rhapsody and Ducky, putting up a good show for us. Thanks to Legendary Moon for the tracking, keeping track of all the pretty much almost a full inventory. Last few seeds I've been seeing this lately. And also thank you to a co-commentator Blue Link. Nice to do the commentary with you. And thanks to Speed Gaming 6 and the whole crew for getting this restream up on a fairly short notice. I mean, this thing got put up and then managed to get the channel and restream going on it. See, any last words you have, Blue Link?
Well, it was a lot of fun. I hope I get to com with you again in the near future. Thanks again to our tracker, Legendary Moon, and thank you everyone for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, and there's going to be plenty more tournament action tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you then.
All right, take care. See you guys later.